don't feel very well. Well, but I do have a full face of new makeup to show you. And it's all from TikTok shop. Is that not so scary? So scary. We've got HNB Cosmetics, we've got the Beauty Crop, we've got some new brushes, we've got some P. Louise, so we can see what the cult is all about. Guys, I'm nervous. I am a makeup beginner. Yeah, I will give a backstory in a minute, but let's try some new makeup. Is that not so exciting? Okay, so quick haul overview. I got 2 skin tints from HNB Cosmetics. This is GT1 and this is GT2. In the sale, these went down to £6.30 and you get a makeup brush for £6. So I am a bit suspicious about that. They do come in these very like KKW beauty vibe boxes. Everything is like beige. Beige and brown, beige and brown, beige and brown. Then from HNB Cosmetics as well, I got the glossy skin tint in the shade 01. This is the lightest shade that they had. The lightest shade. Guys, this is crossing a few lines that I'm not very happy about. And I also got the HNB Soft Focus Loose Powder in the shade 01 Fair because I didn't manage to get the translucent one. Translucent would have been better in my opinion, but it was out of stock. The last thing I got from HNB Cosmetics is the Glossy Skin Blush in the shade 01. I wanted to get the Kylie Jenner blush, so that is the shade I was going for. I am very light skin. I'm very fair. I wear everything in like 0, but I'm a fair skin olive. It's a thing. Like, I feel like I'm like shaking people like, fair skin olive. It's me. I exist, guys. Please. It's so hard to try and find fair skin olive stuff, and if you are a fair skin olive you will understand. Then from the Beauty Crop, some of this I got for Christmas gifts, like I got duplicates. Some of them I ordered in Black Friday and it didn't come. Yes, that's how long and overdue this video is. And then some I had to order back in January when the Black Friday messed up and I was doing all their sales again. From the Beauty Crop, I've got a Wee Cherie setting spray and the Wee Cherie matching grippy primer. Yes, I did make sure that this is water based and so is my skin tints. From the Beauty Crop as well, I did get 2 eyeliners, one in brown and one in black. And I also picked up 3 brushes. I got one for my concealer, one to like contour my nose sort of with the bronzer, and then this is like an angled brush to do my cheeks with my bronzer as well. I also got the powder blush and I picked this up in Pink Rose, and I got this to layer on top of that cream blush that I got from HNB Cosmetics. Again, going for the Kylie blush. I think this is closer to the Kylie blush than what my cream one was. Then from P. Louise, I picked up the P. Louise The Cheek of It Baked Bronzer in the shade Biscuit Bestie. This is the lightest shade that P. Louise does, and that is making more sense than the HNB one. So these are both the lightest colours from, this is HNB, this is P. Louise. Look at those compared to my fair skin. This is going to make more sense. This is giving holiday, but look, we'll see. Just some makeup context background. I used to wear a lot of makeup in like 2016 when it was like the big lashes. Like I used to wear like 18mm strip lashes when that was the thing. And then I sort of just stopped. One day I was just like, no, I don't want to wear it anymore. And then I stopped wearing makeup completely. I would go to the club with no makeup on. Hello? Did I used to like love myself or something? Because that's a big deal, no? That's a big deal. Then I made some new friends and they introduced me into like looking after yourself, you know? Like you deserve to wear some makeup now and then. It's a nice reward. So I wear some like concealer, blusher, bronzer, eyebrows, mascara and a lip combo. That is what I'm working with at the minute. I really want to get back into putting some makeup on. There's nothing wrong with putting that makeup on. And when I have makeup on, I feel better. So yeah, I just want to get back into wearing makeup. I feel more confident with it on. It's fun to put on. It's a little bit of self-care, like sitting down, getting ready. It just means like giving yourself some more time in the morning, and I really want to be part of that. So let's try a full face of new makeup from TikTok shop as a beginner and a fair skin olive person. This is sort of like scary, sort of fun. Let's get started. For Christmas, I also got a new makeup bag with all the Beauty Crop stuff, and with that I got the Jordan Lipscomb Beauty Crop lip set. I was so excited when I opened this that I could not wait to show you guys. So I have worn this and I love it. The lighter lip colour for a brown, for a pale person, so good. So I will be using that. I also got 2 makeup puffies for Christmas. These are from Real Techniques and the quality of this feels so good. I've been dying to use these. So, oh no, how have I managed to mark it already and I haven't even used it? That doesn't even make any sense. That is so sad. And I did get a couple new mascaras to use. This is the HNB Cosmetics mascara. I did buy a Beauty Crop mascara when I done my Beauty Crop order for Black Friday. And I've also got a new Maybelline mascara, but I'm going to use the Kylie one today. Even though I do have LVL, so this is not going to be fun putting mascara on top of LVL. But let's get started. I'm so excited. This is how new this makeup is. I'm literally pulling the tablet. Oh my god, this is going to be satisfying. No, sorry guys, sorry about that. Oh, it's a screwy one. I was trying to, that is not what I was expecting. I was expecting like a little pump, not a squeezy. So let's start by squeezing. Oh, what if this leaves like a red tint under the foundation? That scares me a little bit. I can't smell anything. Oh my gosh, it is tinted. No, it's tinted. I look like I've had a chemical peel. Oh my god. No. Whose idea was that? I do not know how I feel about that. And I really should have started with my eyebrows rather than doing it like this. Okay, while I'm gonna let that sit in, I'm gonna fill in my eyebrows. And if you see me looking down, it's because that's where my mirror is. And I'm just gonna be using the Maybelline Express Brow Ultra Slim Pencil in the shade Black Brown. I do need my eyebrows done, so they are very grown out. I do have to acknowledge something, guys. You're probably looking at my hair thinking, oh my god, she is a scamp. I promise I'm not a scamp. I've got rosemary hair oil because if I don't sort my hair out, I'm going to go bald. I'm going to go bald. It's really, really bad. My eyebrows are never, ever going to be even because one has a cow's lick and one doesn't. So what can I do? I feel like that's the closest I'm going to get to an even brow. So this is shade GT2 and this is shade GT1. This is shade GT2. And you can see the colour difference there. I feel like that's quite a big difference between the lightest and the next lightest one. So let's start. God, I just almost... There you go. I'm nervous. Let's pump some out. Okay. Pump the other one out. Hello? There we go. So you can see those on the back of my hand now. This is the darker one. This is the lighter one. I don't know why it pumped out like that. So let's swatch the lighter one first. Okay. Now let's swatch the darker one. What do you think? I think I'm a good mix. No, but that looks like very white and that looks so yellow. That one is so yellow. Mixing these together and hopefully it makes my shade. That is a lot of product right there. Right. So the lighter one, the straight yellow one, and then this is the mixed one. I think we have a winner. I think that the mixed one is so much better. So let's do one pump of the light. You get a lot of product in one pump and one pump of the dark, and mix that with the brush that it comes with, giving that a good mix. Why am I so nervous? I feel like I definitely shouldn't be nervous to put some makeup on. Right, let's go this side now. What do you think? Gotta think, because I put a red primer on my face. So I think that matches me very, very well. So let's stipple this on. Not sure how I feel about the brush, if I'm honest. Feels like not very dense. Not dense at all, actually. I think it's going to be hard for you to tell, but I can't have my main light off because the weather is grey outside. Like, you, that over there, that's the sky. That is the colour of the sky. It's grey. I like how it feels. It feels very lightweight. And it literally, that matches my neck and my skin perfectly. So I'm very, very happy with that mix. I knew I'd be an in-between shade because being a pale olive is so awkward. But what can I do? Let me see if turning my light off will show you the difference. So light on, light off. Yeah, I need the light on so you can actually see me. I'm now going to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 05. And I'm just going to pop that under my eyes like this. And I like to do a little bit on my forehead, my chin. And then, oh my gosh, we get to use a new brush. So I have two brushes and I'm not sure which one to use. Well, for matte concealer. So I've got round, slightly angled brush, or I have this slightly bigger brush. I'm thinking the smaller one for my nose and the bigger one for my concealer. So let's start pressing that in. And I like to drag my concealer up and over there to create like the illusion of like a lifted eye. I hate when people have a full face on and then nothing on their eyelids. I think that looks really nice, but not a lot of coverage. Sometimes it can be like a lot of coverage. Maybe I should have waited for it to dry down a little bit more. Maybe it's the brush. You might be able to tell me. And then my chin and forehead. Might put another layer of concealer on because that is not giving coverage there. You can literally see, I mean, I'm going to have eye bags anyway, but you can literally see like the grey circles still. So let's see how another layer of concealer does on top of that. Let's just do like two little dots. That was got more that side, so a little bit more to even it out. That's better. That is a lot better. Now the question is, do I set that or do I wait? I know some people set it straight away and they do everything else, so I guess we could set. So this is the HNB Soft Focus Loose Powder in the shade Fair, and I'm gonna tap out some powder. I'm gonna use my little puffy for this because I do want to keep it nice and tight to my eye. So I'm gonna roll it in the powder. They then buff off the excess and then they go in and they pat down. Look at the difference between the shine. And again, tapping off the excess and getting right up in there. Cute. Now, let's carry on with the rest of my face. I'm so nervous to try the glowy cream bronzer. It just looks so dark. Let's swatch her, actually, because, guys, I'm kind of scared. Right. Very creamy. Let's have a look. Okay, not that intimidating once it's been swatched. Orange, yes, but I live in the UK. Everything is orange, yeah? Everything. Have you ever, like, gone for a walk? You would have seen someone who's orange, right? So, ooh, I'm nervous, right? Right. My finger picked it up easier than what this brush is, but I feel like I'm just currently breaking the waxy seal that's over the top. Are you ready? I'm nervous. But I am you just need to jump into the deep end. And this is me jumping. Oh, I look crazy on camera. Oh no, what if I become like an influencer and you guys are like, oh my god, like that's not Bella Hadid, that's Rosie Ryan. Like, what if that happens? Then that would be awkward. I don't know if I've dragged it down too far. What do you guys think about that colour on me? What bothers me about makeup is symmetry. Like, I can see that this is so much higher than this side. Can you see that? And that really bothers me. I'm just going to go back in with my foundation brush. Now, let's set that with the bronzer. And it is the bronzer from Louise in the shade Biscuit Bestie. And I'm just going to go in with my usual Real Techniques bronzer brush. This is that. Let's go in for the... Oh, it's shimmery. Not sure how I feel about that. And then let's just buff over the top. All this makeup smells like very, like, synthetic-y. Like, I can't describe what I mean. Like, it's just very, like, synthetic. It smells like fake hair, if you've ever had fake hair. Why would I have had fake hair? I've had fake hair, fake extensions, and that's what it smells like. And now I'm starting to like how that looks. Oh, I'm really starting to like how that looks. It looks crazy on camera because of the lighting, but there's nothing I can do right now. It doesn't look crazy right here in front of me. I'm gonna actually record a video to show you guys that, please, I don't look crazy right now. It's just the camera. This is what I look like right now in real time. Haven't touched anything else. You can still see I'm still shiny around here, but that bronzing, I like that. I really like that. I'm gonna go in and set the rest of my face now with my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in the shade 105 Natural Ivory. And I'm gonna use my Real Techniques. This is actually a contour brush, but I use it to do my powder. And I'm just gonna swirl it around at my chin, my upper lip. I'm gonna use it to go over here. If I have any excess, dust off there. Look at my shiny middle of my forehead. Would you use a setting powder for that, like a loose, or would you use a compact one? And with my little brush, I've just set my whole face and I haven't done my cream blush. I feel like this is something I struggle with, which is like making sure everything is in order. Right, so I've just picked up a tiny little bit on my beauty crap brush, and I'm gonna just drag. Whoa, that's a lot. Whoa, is it a lot, or am I just not used to it? That's what I need to ask myself with this makeup. Is it a lot, or am I just not used to it? Because you might be looking at me thinking that's not a lot of makeup, babe, and I'm probably sitting there. Whoa, where's that black thing just come from? Did you guys see that? Where the hell did that come from? Not mad about it, just something I need to get used to. I'm experiencing some separation around my nose, which is not good, and I don't even know what to do with that because I don't have any sort of like concealer brush, and I've already set, so I don't want to keep going over and over and over, you know. I don't have a brush, a dedicated cream blush brush, so let me dig through my makeup bag and have a look. This bag is where like all my extra makeup lives. I've got so many brushes in here. Surely I have some sort of brush I can use for cream blush. So I've decided to go in with this sort of brush, sort of domey, very dense, so I thought that'd be good for blush. I'm scared to sort of like break into this. Let's go. How much is too much? That's a lot. That's a lot. Oh my gosh. Oh no, that is a lot of blusher. It's fine, just keep buffing. Fear we may have ruined the look, because now it's starting to give clown. Let's try and go over the top with the Milk Blushed in the shade Zero, just Pink Rose. And I'm going in with my normal Kiko blush brush, and I'm like really nervous to go in right now because I don't want to look like a clown. But that's too late, I already do. How does anyone like this? I look so stupid. I'm going to drag. Okay, let's see what that does. I am so jealous of people who can do eyeliner. I just tried off camera. One, I don't think it suits me, and two, they're completely different shapes. This one's pointing down, this one's pointing up. I'm gonna try and take some off because this is really hard. Is it just a matter of like finding the right shade for me, the right like shape, even not shade, the right shape? Let me brush off my nose contour setting thing. I tried to put more bronzer on to balance out the blush. I am just at the minute making a complete fool of myself on camera, but I can't really judge this right now because I have LVL on, and so I can't tell if it's making them any curlier or just blacker. I feel like I'm gonna look crazy as well because I've got no lashes like to put on top of the liner. I'm gonna go in with Sweet Day, this is the lip combo set I was talking to you about earlier from the Beauty Crot. I wouldn't wear this colour on its own, but the lip combo I think is really, really nice. Where is the, there it is. I keep losing everything. I don't have a, right, I've just broken it. Oh my gosh. Colour in my lips. I just think that is such a pretty colour. Get my phone up. I don't like this. This is no filter. This is just recorded on normal camera. But I look very smooth. Again, I don't like this. I don't like that. There is a lot to learn right now. Because I currently look absolutely crazy. Not going to lie. Get a brown liquid liner because I love when people do beauty marks. I like when they do that. And then I've just rubbed foundation all over my new pajamas and then do that one up there. Make that one a bit bigger. Should we go have a look in the bathroom so that you can see if this looks, I mean it does look crazy but more less crazy. Okay. Well, I look shiny. This is gone all patchy. This, it doesn't look good. It does not look good. Okay, in the mirror doesn't look that bad, but right now looks terrible. This is not the vibe. Could it have been worse? Obviously, everything can always be worse, but is it good? No, it's not. This is what it looks like in my bedroom lighting. No crazy harsh ring light, no bright white bathroom light. It's not perfect, but you know what? I had fun putting it on and that's all that matters. It's the fun of it. That's what I'm telling myself, is it's the fun of it. But I'm gonna take it off. I need to practice eyeliner. I need to find out when is too much. Like, obviously that's the first time using all those products, so is that too much blush? I know now, you know, I understand now that was too much blush. Look at that, before and after, the duality of man. Bye.